today I was discussing with somebody, and he told me that there is no way any opposition party in Cameroon can defeat the CPDM in any election. And he gave me just one reason that I've been pondering over it throughout the day. That the main issue is that all civil servants in Cameroon are CPDM militants by force. That the government, under the leadership of President Paul Biya, is blackmailing all those working with the government, blackmailing them. We either maybe threatening them, if you do this, we are going to transfer you to a remote area, or we are going to say you have done this and then dismiss you, or if you support us, we are going to promote you. This is what is going on. And then when he told me, I was arguing with him, and then he asked me if I can name one person in Cameroon who is working with the government and at the same time very active in an opposition party. Just one person, either a primary school teachers or a nurse in the hospital or what sort of a person, or a police person who is active in an opposition party. And then I thought about it. I did not have anyone. And today on TFA Talking Point, I am bringing it up. If you know anybody who is working with the government, who is a government worker, and at the same time very active in an opposition parties, if you know anybody, then drop it at the comment section. Welcome to TFA Talking Point if this is your first time. And if it is your first time, subscribe to our channel. That is the only way to support us. We are all here proposing lasting solution to societal problems and using Cameroon as a case study, because all the problems plaguing the world today, they are all found in Cameroon. There is no problem anywhere that you can think of that you will not have it in Cameroon. So that is why we are using Cameroon as a case study, and also because I am from Cameroon. So looking through and understanding this conversation that I have today, you discover that this is the reality. This is the reality. And then he also told me that the government has the resources, the knowledge to develop Cameroon, but many parts remain underdeveloped because the government of President Paul Biya is using those places as semi-prison, or a place where they would threaten the workers that if you do not obey us, we are going to transfer you far away where there is no internet, where there is no network, where there is no electricity, and where there is no water. And many people are afraid of this. Many people working with the government are afraid of this. So they have to obey and remain within. And then he also told me that when election is approaching, the government of Cameroon will contact nearly all civil servants, even the ones that are not active in the CPDM. They contact them and gave the instruction. And then many people now are fighting. And then even the one that they will not get to them, those who are active within the CPDM, they will promote them. Either if they are teachers to the rank of vice principal, a principal or bossa or whatsoever a post within the educational sector, or if they are with the health system, they will promote them. All of them who are active, they always promote them. And then that encourages many people to join the CPDM and be active in the party. And this is the reality. And then now today on TV Talking Point, I don't know what can be the solution. And that is why I am bringing it up. That to me, the solution is in the hands of civil society leaders. Civil society leaders, if they can stand up, and also politicians, not just waiting for election, but trying to get all these things done. Because when you look at all the opposition parties in Cameroon, most of those who are behind and supporting most opposition active in opposition parties are mostly lawyers, civil society leaders, and some people working with the private sector. You cannot see somebody who is with the government active in any opposition parties. And this is a problem. And with this, it is very difficult for Cameroon to move forward. And the government also have make it in such a way that majority Cameroonians are poor, and it depends on those who are working with the government, their brothers and sisters or friends who are working with the government. So they are loyal to them in order to have little from them. Because most of those who are working with the government are mostly breadwinner in their families. And any instruction they give to the family will obey. And if they give the instruction that vote for the CPDM, I will be promoted, all of them will vote for CPDM for him to be promoted at the detriment of all Cameroonians. And this is a problem. If you have a solution and you have anybody who is a government worker in Cameroon and he or she is active in any parties, opposition parties, tell us so that we will know whether this statement was right or wrong. Thank you very much.